he'd actually do damage. Okay, so kissing the surface of me is going to change the Maai of the form. That'll change the logic of the form. It'll eventually be illogical. Okay? But I can't start here either so that he gets ski, because that's the wrong Maai for starting too. Okay, so you have to figure out where you need to be and how he needs to ski. So he's going to do his thing, and he has to get through the target. Okay? Sometimes your beginner partner is way out there and they ski and they're nowhere near doing it, okay? Or sometimes they start close because their footwork sucks, and that would be the wrong Maai too, okay? So you just to learn it, correct yourselves accordingly, okay? Next, for mine, we're going to do this from Ushiro tenkan. We're not going to do it from the yokomen footwork, because he's doing a 1 to 2 step footwork, and I don't have the speed to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's Ushiro tenkan. He goes when I give the opening. So right now there is no opening. So when I give the opening, he goes, okay? And I will go 1. I'm going to shift my weight onto the back foot and prep for the Ushiro tenkan, and then move my body out of the way. So in Ushiro tenkan, for the same reason, I don't want to go 1, 2, 3. Ushiro tenkan, I don't go 1, 2. 1 step only. Okay, a little nice and slow. So 1, back, that's all I get. And I am clearing the line. Okay? Second point. This is going to already be in prep for my other hand to go on. Don't transfer hands in the middle of moving it like this. You won't have the power hand. So it's not needed for the block. Boom, here. Then the power hand can go on and you get a full stroke. What would be different if you're here and you're turning it, you'll catch it somewhere around here. That's not much of a power hand stroke. So set it up. Once, hit. When you hit, you're going to turn your hands. So this is in yokomen. Here. Slower. 1. Here. So it's basically shomen, but you turn your hands. That's how you get the kesa. Slower. 1, 2. Okay, so let's go out as a target. Okay, so when I do kesa, I'm not turning it with my right hand. That's not very powerful. So a lot of people go like this, they go like this, and this is cosmetic. My left hand is going to reach up and do the strike. So don't turn it cosmetic. Boom, left hand is going to reach, and the left hand does the strike. Left hand reaches, does the strike. Not my right hand. And then it's with my body, so I don't go into my step and then swing. My body is moving. No strength, just movement. Okay, let's try it. So when he goes, don't move his weapon. You're at this angle here. I'm underneath him. Underneath him is the cross. Don't move his weapon. So I make contact, but I'm going to go as angled underneath as I can, or as I have to, better said, as opposed to move your weapon like that. Boom. Boom. My foot, straight foot on my right is pointed at him. Keep your left foot no more open than the 90 or slightly closed. If you go open to the 90, weight goes to the outside of your heels. You'll see I'm falling backwards. Boom. Also, don't twist up. Your right foot and knee is going against the swing. This is not anatomically fit or correct. Here. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I ski. Ski goes. I'm going to move up the circle this way. So I'm back on the spine alignment. My weapon's going to pass the middle line here. And don't break it. Keep the middle line. Then up. Then lock your tush. You'll clear the weapon. And then your ski, boom, right here. And same thing, it's past him. I have to penetrate. Boom. Boom. Okay, let's go. Again, the Maai, you have to start with the Maai, okay? So, this is wrong, okay? The Maai has to have a reasoning that he has to use his weapon and that he doesn't try to close the gap and grapple or disarm. You have to be in that sweet spot, okay? So, if I start this close, I'll check the weapon and I can use my empty hands. I don't have to worry about the weapon, okay? So I got to start in that sweet spot as we go. And if I move up here like this, I'm in that same thing. He's not going to sit there and defend. He's going to rush. And we're going to grapple over the weapons, okay? So when I move up this circle, it's not, he can't get there on time. You see? It's too far for him to go, let me grab and close. Okay? And there's a threat in there. At the same time, I can't be too far. I can't go back out. There's nothing there. He doesn't have to defend himself. It's easier for him to just back out a distance. Okay? So let's look at the second one. I go back out. It's very hard to, I'll move to you, okay? Go back where you were. It's very, very hard to commit forward and go back out. And you have to learn to commit forward, okay? Secondly, Aikido's overall pattern is spiral, and this is not a spiral. So the fight overall is going to rotate. So as I go in, the fight is rotating. We're starting to spin, okay? So I want that overall spin, and I don't want to have to stop my motion or half-ass my penetration. So when I go in, boom, I can move here. But it'll be very hard athletically to fully commit and then come back out. I also don't want to have a yin opening. So I'm not going yang, yin. Even if I could do it, I don't want to do it. I don't want to lose the initiative, which is why you use the spiraling pattern, okay? So as I go, I'm going this way, okay? This way. Then I'm in range for everything I need to do. Now too close. Boom. Too close happens when you're moving across the radius instead of around the radius. So instead of moving around the technique, you cut through the middle. You see that? You're going to get too close. And then he's going to grapple. So, boom, boom. Here. Move up the radius. Up the radius. Don't cut across the radius. Boom. Okay? Now let's try to get orientation. So when I go, I don't want to, this isn't where the fight is. The fight's over here. So foot's pointing at him. Okay? And you're going to do the technique embryonically. So this is not Maai, this is just drilling. Don't move his weapon. You go around his weapon, straight down. Boom. So, no. Here. Then don't move his weapon. Straight down. Ski. Fight here. Oriented this way. Your Senshin, everything is this way. And your feet are under your hips, just like in Hanmi. Okay? If you don't have that and you go like this, you see, it's usually because you cut across the radius, you violated the Maai, you'd be in grappling or side kick. Oh, I would have used the front foot, but okay. All right, so boom, boom, feet under you. There's also something else to consider. The deeper your stance is here, not only are you closer now to his body weapons, but your ski penetration is decreased, okay? Because you already shot your thrust. And you want your foot back here, and then you can move much further. So, boom, here, don't move his weapon, go around his weapon. Here, oriented forward. Okay, let's go. Okay, because in essence I double penetrated, okay, so I'm going, go, boom, and I came forward again, right? And then forward again. The fight got close, you see? And that's what you want, is that not only do I have a rotating geometry, but I have a pulsing geometry, okay? So the fight's going to get in and then it's going to go out, so it follows the natural course, nature's way, okay? So he goes, nope, he goes, boom, slow, boom. He's going to come in, pull, and you see how close we are. So you're still not watched. Don't move your feet. Finish your ski. You see? He should have really finished me. So I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I go. Boom. I'm moving. Go back, dude. You see how I touched your foot? Put it back under my foot. Okay? You see where I am? This is where I want to be. All that penetration. So if you just look at my role as an offensive onslaught, okay? Just watch me. Don't ditch it this time. So as an offensive onslaught is what I'm doing. Forward. I'll show you the difference. Back in and out, back in and out. It's like Joe, okay? So, let's go. You do the offensive onslaught. Forward, forward, forward. There you go. Okay, try it again. Don't follow my weapon, just fight me. That's it. You don't need to hop. There you go. It's still too lateral. Keep your offensive going. There you go. That's it. Again. Nope. You change the technique. There it is. Okay? Now go slower because you're still freaking out. In. That's where I go here. Okay? So go, just rewind the film. Okay? And I'm going to do another Ushiro tenkan. He's going to come in, and I'm going to go around it. Here. Boom. Boom. Here. What I'm doing. Now I'm angled here on the other side. Harai. Okay? Threaten. Boom. And then because he was coming in with his energy, so you're going to hit him. Okay, we'll switch roles, and I'll show you what you're doing. You're stopping, okay? So I go, boom, harai. Come on, dude, see? But what was my goal? Just, you do the foot maneuvers. Can you do it without the weapons? So I'm coming in, coming in. Okay? Coming in, just coming in. With the weapon, coming in, just coming in. Okay? Slow down, relax. I'm not even doing the weapon. Boom. Boom. Come on. He has to catch me, harai. You catching me coming in. You're not catching me going out. You're not catching me stopping. So when I do my Maai, I can't do this. Makes no fucking sense. Okay? Harai is guys coming in, guys coming in, guys coming in, guys coming in, guys coming in. Guys coming in, and he runs into my weapon. Okay? This isn't harai. Harai, and you run into my weapon. Got it? Right. So, watch as I do the ski. I don't stop my onslaught. Boom, you see? That's it. Okay? Right. So make sure you're not doing your ski in that zigzag. No, not in at all. Okay? Try it. Okay, so I'll ski. So I have to do the Maai. I have to do the Maai. Okay? And harai is a passive technique. So it's not that I come in and he hits me. It's a stop hit. Do you get it? A stop hit. Move your weapon out of the way. And he's walking at me. Boom! That's harai. Okay? Stay there. This is a front kick. It's a stop kick. Okay? He's coming in. Boom! That's what harai is doing. He's coming in. I hit him. He runs into my weapon. Okay? So I have to do what is the uke? Come in. Okay? And I can't be freaking out. So I'll be the uke. Coming in. Whoa, wow. Don't freak out. And you don't freak out. When you freak out, you violate the mind, you go back to this cowardice. Okay? It doesn't make any sense martially. Slow down because you're still freaking out. I'm not moving that fast. Get off the wall. I do that, I do my next move. So, this way. Get the F out of there. The guy's trying to jab my face. Boom, move it out of the way. So, boom, boom, this way. Boom. Got some weird suggestion. You see? One step. Get out of the way. I don't want you to do a form yet. Okay, let's go. All right, so watch my roll again. Everything is in motion. Roll, pop, that's what I'm doing. Okay? So let's look at what I do with the weapon now, with my weapon. So, boom, pop. I go on the outside of this. Rewind the film. Do you see? So there's the cross. He's going around. I'm sorry. Okay. He's going around and I come around this way. Go back. So energy. Okay. He's going around. Sorry. Whoa. And sorry. He goes around and there it is right there. Okay? Which you'll do naturally if you don't want to get hit. You'll keep contact with his weapon, okay? So we'll go, boom. What I don't want to do is this. Just keep the contact, stay calm. Boom, ball, oh, missed you. Go, there it is. Keep doing that. There it is. Fight's going to rotate again. So again, just the footwork. I'm coming in, deviate, home, deviate, past him. Because I had forward progress. Forward progress, forward progress, forward progress. Not in, out, in, out, now. So, progress, boom, progress, progress, boom, hit. Boom. Okay, let's try. Okay, so the feet. The feet follow the same rules every time. So my front foot is always aiming at his spine, and my rear foot can't break that 90 rule. And I never stand like this. Okay? So pointed at him, 90 rule to that line of attack. It doesn't matter what we're doing. So we'll go, I'm doing the first part, same thing. Go back, please. 90, pointed at him, front foot, 90. He moves up, pointed at me, and he can't turn that foot past the 90. Do it, please. No, okay? He goes, boom, right? He goes in, and he has 90, and then this pointed at me, and then same thing on the back foot. So when I do hadai, boom, pointed at him, and I have to say 90 rule. So no, 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 90 rule, okay? He goes on, boom, pop, this foot, point at my spine, and then he has to lift up your back off mine. He has that same 90 rule there, and I'm still in that 90 rule here, okay? That footwork never changes. Okay, we go on. So, as you see, I'm playing this yielding rule here, the yielding rule, okay? And now, when he went in this kind of yin roll, as he's going around the back of me, this is where I idimi and tenkan and orient this way to him. And I have the same thing, front foot at his spine, and I have to obey that rule on the back foot. So, boom, pop, boom, boom, I move it, pop, hit. Here. And then withdraw, and boom, ski to the front. Oh, come on. Hey. Okay, that's just a movement. He's penetrating. Boom. Come on. Boom. Boom. He goes around me. That's the maneuver. Again. Boom. 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 Let's switch roles. Stay with me more. Okay. Don't go in and out. See, when I move, you have to move. I know there's the push there, but you stay with my body. Okay? One, boom, move. That's it. Move, move. Okay. But I too much, you touch sticks and you lose the Maai. Okay? You start fighting the arrow and you stop fighting the archer. Okay? So it's just my body. Move, adjust, move, move, move. That's it. You're ahead of me because I'm driving, right? At the end. Stay with me. I'm driving, I'm driving, I'm driving. Stay with me. I push, I turn. Come on. Shoulder. There you go. Can you do it? Okay. Push. Boom. 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 Come on. Let's go. Do it. Boom. Boom. Hop. Boom. Boom. Hop. Come on. Hop. Come on. Push. Boom. Hop. Boom. Boom. Hop. That's it. Body, boom, 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 hop. So we're going to do it with the weapon. Boom, hop, boom, hop, boom, hop, boom. Boom. So now, how do you do the weapon? Okay, the class is on the Maai, but we'll go over the weapon. Slower so they can see. This way. Go here, pull it out. So to work on the Maai, it's good to go slow. But Maai is space and time, not just space, okay? And if you look for angles of deflection, you're going to end up with the wrong Maai. So we already mentioned this one time, okay? It would be on Makyo Tosh. Okay, so I ski. So I'm coming in. And I'm not going block. That's not the technique, okay? So I don't block his Joe, so I don't have energy going that way. And I don't have energy going that way. I don't deflect his Joe, okay? When you're going slow, you can do Makyo Tosh embryonically, but you have to now adopt an angle of deflection, okay? So as I said, when I come in, this is now just the starting place of this technique. And I know it looks like I'm doing that, but I don't want to stop his Joe. So he stops, I stop, and I come straight down. So this is a little quicker. That's Makyo Tosh, okay? This is not Makyo Tosh. That's embryonic training, okay? So if Makyo Tosh is going straight down inside his curve. And that's exactly what you're doing on the last technique too, okay? So he skis, and I'm coming around, boom, up, boom, up. I'm not going here. See? That's not where I hit his technique. So go rewind the film, Footwork too, dude. Boom. Okay? So remember, my body is moving with his body. He's trying to pass me. I'll pass with him. boom, boom. You see? Rewind. Up, up. So my weapon is boom, pop. I hit him in the stop hit, in the same stop hit fashion. So I don't stop hit this way. Rewind it. It's boom right here. It never gets out. Okay? It never gets out. So it comes straight down my body. Straight down, boom, right there. Straight down my body. Okay? Then the movement. Okay, can you do it? That's it. Good. Try to move my body, not my weapon. And orient on me. Just a little bit to your left. That's it. Oh, go ahead. Oh, I drop. He skis. Keep connection. Again, another Ushiro tenkan. On his leg. So the theme of the technique is Ushiro tenkan. Off the wall. On this kesa, you don't change hands though. It's too fast. Same thing. So, no, no, no. Here, here. Okay, hey. Yeah, I hate to throw sensei around, but you're in a lineage and you're fucking up a hallmark of his lineage, okay? So I'll show you what I mean. Just put it down. He's gonna do yokomen, okay? So he does yokomen. It's very common in Aikido to go idimi tenkan. So he does yokomen. I go 1 and then 2. You see? Sensei hated that. And the reason why is you move it into the cross-lateral arm. Okay? That's why they do the atemi. So they go like, I occupy his arm. You see? But you're still going into his energy. You see? So he's coming in. I'm doing yokomen. You're going to do idimi tenkan. See, he doesn't even know it. Okay? Which is good. And he goes, boom, boom. You see? But I'm there. You see? I can do it back to him. I don't have to block his strike. I can do a stop hit on his strike. You understand? He doesn't get to determine how I psychologically respond to him. Okay? So, Sensei's thing was not here. Obviously, that's a clash. But in the Ushiro tenkan. So, not here and then turn. But have him fall into the hole. Boom! Back here. Then you have to kick it. Hence, we do the form. I don't go 1, 2. You see? I don't go 1, 2. And it goes all the way to the end. So he's coming around. Right? Switch roles. I'm going around. Boom. Boom. He comes down. I'm not going to go 1. You see? 2. I'm not going to go 1, 2. So his weapon is on my spine. Down. I absorb with you, Kevin. It's coming up. This way. This way.
Don't move his weapon off to the side. You're underneath it. The cross is underneath it. So work the cross and shift on this foot, and you're on the other side of the weapon without needing that DD. And you have it right here. Usually, you do 1-2 because you don't have weight shifting. So you need to move your center of gravity by double pivoting. 1-2. Or usually you're afraid. So on this last one, he comes in and you go down, boom, boom, and this is like, whoa, and you're trying to get out of the way. You need to bait the guy. Boom, I have contact right there. He can't hit me. He can't hit me. And my Ushiro tenkan is not a retreating, it's a revectoring. So whack is where I hit that thing. I'm attacking, I'm tactically repositioning, I'm not retreating. Okay? So try it again.